Hello everyone. Pag-usapan po natin ngayon yung pong mga ini-issue ng DNR na mga permits or certification sa kanilang mga kliyente para sa kanilang mga legal compliance. At alam naman natin, meron tayong major environmental laws in our country, gaya po ng PD 1586 or the Philippine Environmental Impact Statement System. At under po dyan sa batas na yan, nag-i-issue po ang DENR through Environmental Management Bureau ng Environmental Compliance Certificate or Certificate of Non-Coverage. Yan po yung number one. Ang DNR-EMB din po ay nag-i-issue ng Certificate of Accreditation in compliance with DNR Administrative Order 2014-02. Yung pong mga appointed or designated pollution control officer ng mga establishment na bibigyan po ng Certificate of Accreditation after na masatisfy po ang mga accreditation requirements. So, pangalawa po sa ini-issue ng DNR-EMB na certification, itong Certificate of Accreditation. Pangatlo po na permits na ini-issue ng DENR through the Environmental Management Bureau, itong tinatawag na Wastewater Discharge Permit. At ito po ay in compliance doon po sa Republic Act number 9275 or the Philippine Clean Water Act of 2004. Pang-apat po na batas na meron tayo ang Republic Act 8749 or the Philippine Clean Air Act. And under that law, nag-i-issue naman po ang DENR through the Environmental Management Bureau ng tinatawag na Permit to Operate Air Pollution Source and Control Installations. At ang panglima po na batas na meron tayo, yung ating RA 9003. At dito po sa RA 9003, yung atin pong Ecological Solid Waste Management Act. Meron pa pong isang batas, yung pong RA 6969 or the Toxic Substances, Hazardous and Nuclear Waste Control Act. At base po sa batas na yan, sa RA 6969, nag-i-issue naman po dyan ang DENR through Environmental Management Bureau ng Hazardous Waste Generator Registration Certificate. At dyan po sa Certificate of Registration na yan, may nakasulat po dyan na tinatawag na DENR ID number na yun po ang sinasabi sa DNR Administrative Order 2013-22. So in summary po, meron pong 5 basic legal compliance requirements ang mga establishment at ang may authority na mag-issue nito ay ang DENR Environmental Management Bureau. Kung uulitin natin, ito po ang Environmental Compliance Certificate or Certificate of Non-Coverage. Pangalawa, yung pong Certificate of Accreditation ng isang Pollution Control Officer. Pangatlo, ang Wastewater Discharge Permit. Pang-apat, ang Permit to Operate. At ang panglima, ang Hazardous Waste Generator Registration Certificate. So ito pong mga requirements na ito or mga legal compliance requirements na ini-issue po ng DNR-EMB ay isa na ring nakakatulong to protect our environment. Yung pong mga project na itinatayo, sino man po ang may-ari, at kung ito po ay nabigyan ng DNR-EMB ng tinatawag na Environmental Compliance Certificate or Certificate of Non-Coverage, hindi pa tapos yun pong pagsisecure ng iba pang relevant permits, clearance, lalong-lalo sa ibang government agency. So kapag ang isang proyekto itinayo ng isang proponent saan man location sa ating bansa, kukuha pa siya ng relevant permits, halimbawa sa local government unit sa LGU. Now, doon po sa mga proyekto na pwede nating sabihing stand-alone, yung project na naitayo sa sarili nilang lupain, o may mga project din na naitatayo, minsan yung may-ari ay nagre-rent lamang or nagli-lease ng lupa o ng isang building. Nagkakaroon ng epekto ito sa kung sila ay required ng pagsisecure ng relevant permits after nilang makuha ang Environmental Compliance Certificate or Certificate of Non-Coverage. Sa bawat proyekto na nag-i-exist sa ating bansa ay meron po itong requirement na dapat meron pong pollution control officer. So kapag ang isang proyekto ay nakatayo sa kanyang sariling lupain o ang isang proyekto itinayo sa loob ng isang commercial building sa isang mall, required pa din siya ng Certificate of Accreditation ng isang pollution control officer. So kung sino man ang may-ari ng proyekto na yan, kailangan i-see to it na mayroon siyang appointed or designated pollution control officer with official accreditation from DENR, Environmental Management Bureau. Sometimes mayroon pong mga project na sila ay may mga facilities. Gumagamit sila ng tubig. Halimbawa na lang dyan ang basic sanitation facility, gaya ng isang comfort room na may standard septic tank. So dahil merong activity ng pag-generate ng wastewater containing regulated pollutants, yung owner ng building na ito, ng project na ito, kailangan mag-secure ng wastewater discharge permit as the legal authorization granted by DENR to the owner or operator of the project or building to discharge wastewater within prescribed limit. Samantalang may mga establishment, may mga owner of establishment na nagre-rent lamang din ng commercial space. Ang iba nasa loob ng mall. They may be exempted for securing discharge permit provided that they are interconnected to the drainage system of the building. Provided that they are interconnected to the wastewater treatment system of the building. So what they will do is to request certificate of interconnection sa owner, lessor, or operator nitong building o ng wastewater treatment system. So in order to comply with these requirements, itong discharge permitting requirements, kailangan siguro mo na merong wastewater treatment system ang isang establishment. At doon sa mga nagre-rent or nagli-lease ng commercial space o yung mga mall tenant, papansin ninyo na nakakonect lang naman sila sa drainage ng building. So kaya naman, kung sila po ay interconnected, they will be or they may be exempted from securing this permit. And it's the responsibility of the owner or the operator of the building operating wastewater treatment system to secure the discharge permit. At ang DNR EMB po ang mag-i-issue nitong wastewater discharge permit. Samantala may mga lugar na nasa tinatawag na Laguna de Bay region, yung mga establishment located within the Laguna de Bay region sa Laguna Lake Development Authority sila kukuha ng wastewater discharge permit. Pang-apat po yung ating permit to operate ng air pollution source installation gaya ng generator set, gaya ng boiler, gaya ng fuel storage tank, gaya ng furnace, anumang klaseng equipment with emissions of regulated air pollutants. Kung tayo yung nag-ooperate, nagme-maintain nitong fuel burning equipment or non-fuel burning equipment, we will be responsible for securing the permit to operate. At doon sa mga connected din lamang sa building power supply, gaya nga ng mga tenant o yung mga nagre-rent ng commercial space, they may be exempted from securing permit to operate. At doon po sa mga merong generation of waste that requires special handling because of its nature gaya ng toxicity, sa pagiging toxic po, yung reactivity, yung waste ay pwedeng karoon ng reaction leading to explosion. Kung ito ay corrosive or ignitable. Dapat itong waste na ito ay i-register sa DENR Environmental Management Bureau at yang pong registration na yan, regardless of the volume na na-generate, it is required under DAO 2013-22. At mag-a-assign ang DNR EMB ng number, tinatawag na DNR ID number. Yan yung unique reference number sa registration ng isang establishment ng kanyang na-generate na hazardous waste. So kapag ikaw yung may-ari ng project, ikaw yung may-ari ng building, nasa iyo lahat ang generation, you will be the one responsible for securing the hazardous waste generator registration certificate dahil nasa iyo nga lahat ang waste na yan. At yung iba naman po na nagre-rent ng commercial space o gaya ng mga mall tenant, they may be exempted from doing registration kasi naman minsan nakikipag-cluster na lang sila sa let's say sa mall. Kung kukuha, magsasarili ng registration yung nagre-rent ng commercial space or yung mall tenant, i-require siya ng pag-submit ng certification galing sa building owner or sa operator ng building na sila ang magre-register ng kanilang waste. Ngayon, madali na ngayon ang pagkuha ng mga permits, certification, dahil meron na pong online services ang DENR EMB. So dati mga manual application pero ngayon meron na mga online services. We can apply for environmental compliance certificate or certificate of non-coverage online. Pero basta kailangan ma-verify mo muna ang category ng ating project. Kung category A at category B project, kailangan ng Environmental Compliance Certificate. Kung category C at category D ang project, you can secure certificate of non-coverage. And you can secure this certification via online ECC application system. Sa Certificate of Accreditation, pwede na rin po itong makuha online. We can apply for Pollution Control Officer Accreditation via pco.emb.gov.ph. Sa discharge permit naman, kung sa DNR EMB, merong online permitting and monitoring system. You can go to opms.emb.gov.ph para mag-apply ng discharge permit. Same with permit to operate ng generator set, boiler, fuel storage tank, etc. At sa pag-register as a hazardous waste generator, kasama na rin sa pagre-register as hazardous waste transporter or pagre-register as treatment storage disposal facility via hwms.emb.gov.ph. So meron tayong ECC or CNC online application system, meron tayong online PCO application system, meron tayong online permitting and monitoring system, at hazardous waste management system. At ito yung mga platforms or online services ng DNR-EMB. At dyan nyo na rin madadownload ang mga ini-issue nilang permits or certificates. So yan lamang po, at kung kayo po ay may katanungan pa, you can comment below. And if you want to know more about environmental compliance, please subscribe to this channel. Please share this video. Please like this video. Thank you very much everyone, at maraming salamat po sa ating lahat.